just a moment, these 4 players will battle it out for a chance to win over $100,000 in cash. 3 of them will be eliminated, but only one can win the Color Wars. And now here's your host of Color Wars, Jose Cazares. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? Welcome into another exciting edition of Color Wars right here on Sleepy Time Studios. We are glad to have you here with us on this episode. Well, if you were not with us on our last show, we crowned a brand new champion who took down a 2-time champion who was oh so close to retirement. But he kept it close against our former champion, but it was him that took the title. He is back with us with a total so far after one game of $3,275. Playing in the red position once again, let's welcome back our current champion, EqualsPeach.
Hey, Jose, how you doing?
Doing great, Pete. How have you been after taking down Travis on our last show?
Anxious, preparing. I don't know.
Everything.
Been a bit of time.
I'll say this though, you and Travis were you were going back and forth, battling it out. Like I honestly didn't know who was gonna win it between the both of you, but it was you who pulled it off, and here you are now.
Here I am now. Yep.
Do you think that good luck will carry on over on this game as you go for win number 2?
I guess we'll just see.
All right, well, that's really all we can do. Best luck to you. And let's go ahead and welcome in the 3 challengers who are looking to stop you here tonight. First up, we haven't had him on with us since episode number 3. And if you remember, he was in the game where we retired our first champion, Scott Michaels, who's probably watching in the audience right now as we speak. Guess not. Playing in the blue position, we welcome back Mr. Christopher Hammond. Well, glad to have you back with us, Chris. Like I said, you were in our last time you were here was our 3rd episode, and that was the one where, well, you witnessed the retirement in the making. Needless to say, things didn't go well for you in that first game, but here you are back here once again. You think that you have what it takes to take the title away from Peach?
Let's see how this game plays out.
Alright, well, it's the second chance for you, so here's hoping that you can capitalize on it. Best luck to you here tonight. And our last 2 players, they are both new faces here to Color Wars, so we welcome them both in. First up, playing in the yellow position, we welcome in Mr. Michael Bombardier.
How you doing, Jose?
Doing great, Michael. Glad to have you here with us on our show. Of course, since this is your first time here with us, why don't you go ahead and tell us a tiny summary about yourself.
Sure will, Jose. As you know, I am from Buffalo, New York. Every Thursday night, I have the good fortune of co-hosting the Rant or Wraith podcast, which we do a variety of segments, and it's a great time over there.
All right, well, best wishes to that podcast going forward. You're up against the worthy champion here in Peach. He took down a 2-time champion who was close to retirement to get to this one. Do you think you have what it takes to try to take him down?
I like to think that. So he's a tough champion, so we'll see how it plays out.
Well, confident going in it. That's the attitude we'd like to see in our contestants. Best of luck to you here tonight.
Thank you very much.
And last but definitely not least, playing in the green position, a fairly new face here at the Sleepy Time Studios and MVG Productions all on its own. Playing in the green position, we welcome in Elliot.
Hello.
I hope I spelled your name right, and it looks
That
like
is
I
correct.
did.
That is correct. 10 points controlled over there.
Alright, that's a win for me. Anyways, Elliot, why don't you go ahead and not only tell us your last name, but tell us a little bit about yourself, if you please.
My name's Elliot Schiff. I come from Pennsylvania. I'm a personal shopper and radio board operator, and I'm not doing any of that. I'm making game shows on spreadsheets. They're fully functional. We actually play them.
And if I remember correctly, you were actually responsible for some of the boards on the Press Your Luck Expert Edition software that one of our members uses on a frequent basis.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time with that back several years ago.
You still work on those to this day?
Not as much as I used to. It's ran its course, I think, for me anyway. It's not time to pass it on to somebody else.
Well, hey, we at least thank you for what you did in the software community.
Thank you.
You along with another software maker legend in Ryan Morris, but you're up against the worthy champion here in Pete. I mean, both you and Michael are playing this game for the first time. You think that you have what it takes to try to take Peach down?
Well, I got the question parts down. It's a matter of the board being nice to me. Because that board can kill you in one shot, if you know what I mean.
Oh, so you say you got the question part right, so that must mean that you're good at trivia.
Yes, I am.
All right, well, this is going to be an exciting game then. Best of luck to you as well.
Thank you.
And, of course, good luck to all 4 of our players. Let's not take up any more of your time. Let's go ahead and bring up our game board. Alright, so before we get into how our game is played, we're going to go ahead and do this on camera. So make sure that everything is 100% functional here. We're going to do a quick buzzer test going down the board. So, Chris, as the blue, you will be... I've given buzzer control to everybody. Chris, you will be the A key. There you go. Perfect. Peach, as the red, you're H. Perfect. Michael, as yellow, you'll be using the shift key. Perfect. And Elliot, as green, you'll be using the plus key on the number pad. Perfect. Our buzzers work perfectly.
Yay.
Alright, so the way this game works is, of course, I'm going to ask a general knowledge trivia question. Hit your buzzer as soon as you think you have an idea on what it could be. If you're right, you get $50 and control of the board. The board will spin just like Press Your Luck, and you hit the space bar to stop the board. Your goal is to land on either a cash amount to claim that square for yourself, or to land on a color of your own square, and because if you do that, you get a $25 bonus. What you don't want to do is land on a color that is not your own, because if you do, not only will you be eliminated from the game, but you'll be forced to hand over your squares to that person's color whom you hit. The last person standing wins, becomes our champion, and goes on to the bonus round, where they can win over $100,000 in cash. Now, you'll also notice that you have counters to the left of your names. That is a multiplier. The more squares you own, the bigger that cash multiplier gets, making landing on those cash squares worth a whole lot of money if you can accumulate squares to your credit. Alright, with that being said, I think I've explained all the rules. Best of luck to the 4 of you as we start this game with this first question. What disease is commonly spread on pirate ships? Elliot.
Scurvy.
Scurvy, yes! And you are on the board first, Elliot. What do you want to do? You can either play it or pass control to one of your opponents to try to eliminate them.
I'll spin.
It's gonna play it, alright? Remember, spacebar to stop it.
Go on, $200, and stop.
$100.
That works.
Alright, so that score now becomes yours, and you go up to $150. Alright, we move on to the next question. Who was the ancient Greek god of the sun? Peach.
Apollo.
Apollo, you got it! And
Nice.
the champ has control.
Let's spin. Try to get a square.
Alright, board's in motion.
Alright. Try to get a square now. Come on, big bucks. Stop.
$50.
Okay.
Alright, so that score becomes yours. You now go up to $100. Alright, on to the next question. What was the name of the crime boss who was head of the feared Chicago outfit? Elliot?
Al Capone.
Al Capone, you got it.
Ah,
Dang it.
You go up to $200 with 2 squares, Elliot. What do you want to do?
I'll spin again.
Alright, good luck.
Ah, come on, 200, 200 and stop.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness.
It happened again, didn't it?
He said it happened again. And for those who don't know, folks, we did a take of this earlier, actually a couple weeks ago at the time of taping, and we ran into a technical issue. So this is a take 2. And unfortunately, Elliot was the first to get eliminated in that take 1, and unfortunately here in the take 2, it happens again.
Well, I said it wasn't going to be the trivia, it's going to be the board that got me, and it did.
Well,
Talk about a coincidence.
you unfortunately jinxed yourself, Elliot, but hey.
Yeah,
Did you still have fun with us regardless on your first
yeah, I
appearance?
did. I'll get you next time.
Well, you're not leaving out if you're empty-handed, Elliot. You did pick up $200, which is a whole lot better than nothing. So you enjoy that money, and we look forward to having you back on a future show.
Thank you.
All right, so that is Elliot, everybody. Stick around, Elliot. Cheer on the other 3 players as we continue on. All right, so it is between Chris, Peach, and Michael as we continue with this next question. And I should mention that because Elliot landed on blue, Chris gets 2 squares to his credit, so he goes up to 3. All right, next question. To the nearest 1,000, how many minutes are in a full week? Again, to the nearest 1,000, how many... Michael.
12,000.
Let's say that again.
12,000.
Good guess, not 12,000. Chris or Peach?
No, I guess not.
To the nearest 1,000, how many minutes are in a full week? That is Peach said just before I called time.
450,000.
No.
No, sir, you are way off. Anyone, Chris, you want to try?
I'll give it.
Go ahead.
Thank you. 24,000. I don't know.
Nah, not 24,000. All right,
Oh, I did the calculation wrong.
Yeah.
I was thinking seconds.
Yeah, you were way off. It was seconds. We were looking for minutes. The correct answer is 10,000. The actual number is 10,080, but of course it's to the nearest 1,000, so it's 10,000 flat.
Okay.
All right, so triple stumper there, but no harm, no foul. We move on to another question. Now for this one, I do need the exact number. How many elements are in the periodic table? Peach.
118.
Exactly right. All right, $150 and 2 squares, but now looking at the board, things got a little interesting here. What do you want to do?
Well, I think the odds are still in my favor, so let's try to get more squares.
All right, you're going to play. Good luck.
Come on, more squares would be nice. Stop!
Oh, my God! Oh,
I
my...
had it!
Oh, Peach, this is sudden. I hate to tell you this, Peach, but your championship run is done.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, my goodness. So we are going to be crowning a new champion no matter what happens here, but... Peach, I know you had fun, and you're not leaving out of here empty-handed by any means. In addition to the $3,275 that you won on our last show, you're also going to get to take on I don't know where I'm going with this. You get to add another $150 to that total, so you leave us here on Color Wars with $3,425.
Yeah, better than a kick in the pants, as they say.
Right? Well, Peach, we thank you for being here. There's still plenty of time in the season, so keep on trying. You at least got a championship for yourself.
Nothing wrong with that.
Alright, well, all of a sudden, we are now head-to-head. It is between Chris, who has 5 squares, and Michael, who only has that 1 that he got credited at the beginning. But now things are gonna get interesting now as we go on to this next question. Chris and Michael, hands on your buzzers.
Alright.
How many faces does a dodecahedron have? I need the exact number for this one, too. How many faces does a dodecahedron have?
Dodeca does a Wally.
Dodecahedron. Time. Correct answer on that one is 12. The do meaning 2 and the deca meaning 10. You add those two together and you get 12. Alright, next question. How many ghosts chase Pac-Man at the start of each game? Chris?
2?
Not 2. Michael, you want to try it? Go ahead.
Yeah, why not? 4?
4 of them, yes!
Ooh. Ghosts.
Oof.
Of course, Blinky, Inky, Pinky, and Clyde.
Or Sue and Ms. Pac-Man.
Well, yeah, true. Depending on which version you
Is
played.
it
There
the
you
scene
go.
in Miss Pac-Man?
Yeah, it's 4 in basically all versions of Pac-Man that are out there. But either way, Michael, you got
Wow.
it. Welcome to the game. You have $50 and control the board.
I'm on the board.
You're gonna go for it?
I'm gonna go for it.
All right, good luck.
Ooh. Now we're in an interesting scenario here.
$100.
There we go.
All right, you pick up the second square to your credit and you go up to $150. Next question. What Renaissance artist is buried in Rome's Pantheon?
Yeah, I'm not touching that one.
Again, what Renaissance artist is buried in Rome's Pantheon? Time. That was Raphael. Raphael.
Raphael.
Alright, next question. What character has both Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumberbatch played? Again, what character has both Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumberbatch played? Time. What if I told you he's the best detective out there?
What?
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
well,
couldn't think.
no harm, no foul there. We just go on to another question. Here it is. Out of all the planets in the solar system, which one is the hottest? Michael,
Damn.
Mercury?
say it again.
Damn.
Mercury?
Believe it or not, no.
What?
Chris, you want to try? Go ahead.
I'll give it. Venus?
It's Venus, yes.
What?
Yes,
That's
you
so
would
You
think,
didn't know that?
you would think that even though
No.
Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, that it would be the hottest, but it really isn't. Venus is actually hotter.
See, Venus has like this thick atmosphere that traps all the heat that it receives from the sun.
There
Exactly,
you
so
go.
that's why it's hotter.
So it's hotter more consistently over there.
Good thing we have somebody who knows, because
Well,
Because Renee doesn't know shit.
because I certainly don't. But Chris, this is a very interesting situation here. You have 5 squares to your credit, but you've just now picked up your first $50 of the game here. Do you want to go for a spin here for yourself, or pass it to Michael to try to get him out?
Well, as Martha Speak would say, the more you know, and I'll play.
Gonna play it, all right? $100 times 5. You're getting another $500. You have 6 squares to your credit and $550.
Mikey, kick his butt.
You be quiet.
All I gotta do is get the next
I
question
like
right.
to see you try, Muhammad.
Okay, moving swiftly along here. Next question. What is the 4th letter of the Greek alphabet? Again, what is the 4th letter of the Greek alphabet?
Yeah.
Michael, just before I was going to call time.
Delta?
Delta, yes! You got it!
Good
All
job.
That was a total guess.
Yeah, alpha, beta, don't know the third one, but
Don't even
Gamma.
try, Jose.
Gamma.
Don't even try.
yeah, I'm not even gonna try to guess, but I know the first 2
Gamma.
were alpha and beta. Gamma?
You don't get one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. All right. Well, Michael, you did get it. You go up to $200 with 2 squares. Looking at this board, what are you gonna do? You're gonna pass.
Oh, why, Mike? Okay.
All right, Chris.
I see what he's doing.
Board is yours. $200 times 6. You pick up another $1,200 and go up to $1,750 with 7 squares to your credit. Oh my goodness!
Really, Mike? Mikey?
It was crazy.
All right, we move on to the next question. Game's not over yet. Here it is.
Hit me.
What city is known as the Eternal City? Again, what city is known as the Eternal City? And that's time. That would be Rome.
Oh.
Rome is known as the Eternal City. All right, next question. Who discovered that the Earth revolves around the sun?
What's the name?
Again, who discovered that the Earth revolves around the sun? Michael.
Oh.
Johannes Kepler.
Good guess, but not it. I'm sorry, Chris. You want to try?
Yeah, I don't think I remember the name.
Time. Go ahead, guys, in the audience.
Copernicus.
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 Oh, that did not come to mind at all.
The Pernicus.
Thank you, Travis.
All right, next question. What art form is described as decorative handwriting or handwritten lettering?
Oh, I know this.
Could you repeat that, please?
I will. What art form is described as decorative handwriting or handwritten lettering?
Ugh.
Time.
Can I?
Go ahead, Nels.
Calligraphy, you.
Ding, ding,
Calligraphy, yep.
Go calligraphy, okay.
All right, next question.
New contestants.
Wow! This is your remote control, you idiot.
I have the board grade now.
That's your opinion, but we have to stick by the rules, unfortunately.
Damn it.
All right, next question. I think you can get this one. What country has won the most World Cups?
Really?
Again, what country has won the most World Cups? Michael.
It's not USA, but I'll say USA.
That's not us. Although I wish it was. Chris,
Yeah.
you want to try?
Oh, geez. I don't watch sports, sorry.
May I?
Time.
I can tell you.
Please.
What if
Please,
I told you it was a South American country?
Brazil.
Brazil.
Oh, Brazil.
Brazil. Yup.
With Pele. May he rest in peace.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not too late.
We
Almost about to get crazy.
okay. We continue on with this next question. What software company is headquartered in Redmond, Washington?
Oh, come
Come
on.
on.
Again, what software company is headquartered in Redmond, Washington?
I have a guess.
Time. Oh my
Microsoft.
goodness.
Yes, Nels.
Is it Google?
No,
Microsoft.
it's not Google. It's Microsoft.
I was about to butt
There.
in for that, damn it.
Well, why didn't you?
Pete, Pete's
Petition for me
Pete's-
and Elliot to take over for both of these guys.
I wish we could do that, but you both got knocked out, and unfortunately, you guys aren't allowed back.
There's
Alright,
no
every-
penalty for a wrong answer, Chris.
I think somebody else was saying something.
All right, everyone, get out your ticket stubs. We're gonna do a drawing for the second chance to replace the contestants on stage.
Really, Scott? 16. Come on.
Alright, next question.
Let's just the sooner we can get this done, the better. Good lord.
We are off to an amazing, beautiful stop.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm looking at the recording timer right now. We've just passed the 27-minute mark. Oh my god. And some of this may get edited out too.
Good for you.
You don't
All right, well,
That's the next question.
next question. What is a group of crows called?
Can you repeat?
What is a group of crows called?
What it's like to watch this game.
Let's watch the game. Bing.
Chris?
He gave you a hint.
God, I don't know.
No, time's up. Michael, you want to try again? What is a group of crows called?
I'm not gonna stab it.
Time. It's known as a murder.
A murder! Like I'm gonna murder you if you don't get any correct, Christopher.
You're about to get a face full.
Okay, come on, guys. Seriously. Some of these are really not that hard.
That's what she said.
You
Damn it. Alright. Now that we got our laugh out of our system here, next question.
Oh yeah, okay.
How many total dots appear on a pair of dice? Michael.
42.
There is a god, yes! Finally somebody gets it right.
I'm gonna pass.
Alright, back over to Chris.
Big money! Big money! Big money!
How's that for big money? $50 times 7, Chris. You pick up another $350 and go up to $2,100. And you have 8 squares to your credit. Alright, next question. Acrophobia is a fear of what? Chris.
Isn't that spiders?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No!
What?
Not spiders. Michael, you want to try?
Acrophobia?
Yes, acrophobia. Time.
I can't think.
Chris, the term you were confusing it with was arachnophobia.
Damn.
But acrophobia is a fear.
These people out.
But acrophobia is a fear of flying.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I thought it was
God,
I thought it was
Well,
nice.
flying
I'm
heights.
not even involved.
Flying heights, same idea. Jesus Christ. Next question. Jeez.
What is 1 plus 1?
Okay, next question.
Aerophobia. Aerophobia is terrifying.
What is the capital of Ireland? Michael.
Dublin.
Thank God.
Hey, Bergman would be so mad at you.
Michael, what do you want to do?
As long as I keep getting questions right, I'm gonna pass.
Back over to Chris.
As long as I keep getting questions right, you know?
Well, Mike, you have to hit the board, but okay.
No, he doesn't.
$200! Oh my God! Another $1,600 for Chris. He goes up to $3,700 with 9 squares. But it's still not over.
Great.
I thought you need a better strategy.
All right, let's just speed things up here. Next question. Fill in the blank. Lake Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie. Blank. What is the final one?
Let me hear that
Again. fill in the blank. Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake blank. Michael.
Ontario.
Lake Ontario, you got it. And now you have about Tree Fitty.
I have to pass.
Michael,
He's
I
trying to
will
keep
let
them.
you
He's
go.
trying to keep himself in this game.
There's no way he's gonna hit your square with only 2 squares up there.
I hit him.
Land on your own square, you pick up 25 bucks. And it's still not over. Oh my god.
God.
All right, next question.
Oh, just shoot me now.
What is the smallest U.S. state by area? Michael again.
Damn it.
Delaware?
Not Delaware.
For Pete's sake.
Chris, go ahead.
Is it Maine?
Say that again.
What did you say?
Maine?
You are way too
Rhode
far
Island.
off.
Rhode Island.
Oh.
It's Rhode Island. Yup.
Oh, it was the...
Oh.
Chris, it is not Maine. It is way big.
Can we get to each a portafort life check, please?
I am kicking myself after that.
Oh my god.
Nels, I got the meter stick. You get the table.
Which one's gonna be tabled?
Moving
Yeah,
all of
on.
them.
Moving on. Next question. Jeez.
Oh gosh.
In what state is the NFL Hall of Fame located? Michael again.
Ohio?
The state of Ohio. You got it.
Hey!
I gotta keep myself in. Chris, you can spin it.
Mikey! Go!
He wants to keep himself in this game. He's just playing it like any other normal contestant would. Again, on your own square, another $25. We're still not done. Next question. Let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it going.
Shoot me now.
Mikey, when I said
Wow.
pick another strategy, I mean it. Thank you.
Next question. Oh God.
What is that?
Look to you.
Spit it out.
Oh, Jose.
Spit it out.
What is the capital of Canada? Michael.
Ottawa.
Ottawa. Yes.
Yeah.
Chris, go in.
Oh my God.
Leave me alone.
Jeez.
What?
This has to end at some point. But it won't end here. $50 times 9, another $450. Chris now has 10 squares and $4,200.
Hey, Mikey.
Oh my
Somebody look me up at
Lanta.
this over.
Let's just keep going. What country did sushi originate? Michael again.
Japan.
Wrong. Chris, you want to try it?
One more time with that question. I just want to be sure.
What country did sushi originate in?
Go
ahead.
China, right? China, right?
China's right.
Oh.
Mikey, your turn.
Oh.
Back over to Michael. Oh boy. Michael, you got quite the minefield here. This game could come to an end. Oh, it won't! Oh no! $50 times 2, it's another $100. Oh my God, it's still not over. Oh my Lanta. Next question. Now we got to keep it moving here. Next question.
We're trying.
Pink ladies and Granny Smiths are types of what fruit? Michael.
Apple.
You better get that one right.
Chris,
my God.
over to you.
I know.
Well, if anything, Michael, you're giving him one extra square to land on, but I don't know if it makes much of a difference. Well, let's see what happens. Your home square again, another $25. Okay, I may have to take desperate measures here. Next question.
What's that?
We're not gonna go there just yet, though.
Okay.
Next question. Simone Biles is famous for her skill in what sport? Michael again.
Gymnastics.
Right again. Up to
Chris,
650.
gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask at this point.
Yeah,
When are you gonna learn? Mikey, when are you gonna learn?
he won't.
$50 times 10, another $500. And look at this. Chris now has 11 squares and 4,775. It's still not over. All right. Let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it going. Next question. What was the first name of Argentinian soccer star Maradona?
Of course you get a soccer question.
Again, what was Maradona's first name?
This one I'm definitely not gonna touch.
Nothing. No.
No.
Chickens.
No.
Time.
No.
How about Diego?
Diego Maradona, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Sumo wrestling is the national sport of what country? Michael.
Now's the time for Japan.
That's the time for Japan. There you go.
Chris, go ahead.
I can't. This has to end at some point.
I don't think he will.
Mikey is not learning his lesson and I'm about to pour gravy all over him.
And he gets another square, $50, another $550. Chris is now up to $5,325 with 12 squares. There's only 5 of them that are left unclaimed. Who knows what's going to happen if all those get claimed, and we have to end up basically finding out who can avoid the other squares. Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Jose.
Let's just move on here. Good lord. Good lord, not. I'm running out of questions thanks to you guys.
Mikey.
Which sports company has the slogan, "Just do it"? Michael.
Nike.
Thank God.
Chris, go ahead.
Are you sure he didn't say Mike? Are you sure he didn't say his own name, Mikey?
Oh,
I think he said Nike.
I said Nike.
He did.
And Mikey, I'm about to throw this steak gravy on you.
Oh boy.
Oh, gee.
Oh, there it is!
Someone's got it covered.
Oh my God!
God, are you kidding me?
And out of nowhere, Michael is our new champion!
That is the slowest game of Race to a Million I've ever seen.
Yeah, no kidding. Michael, you pick up 15 squares, we give you $50 per square. You're heading to the bonus round, and you're our new champion with $1,500, and it finally worked out. Oh my
Why you gotta go answer the
God.
questions?
Well, we're gonna. I think that may have been the last question I had on my set of cards. Good lord. But anyways, Michael, we're gonna get to the bonus round finally with you in just a minute. Chris, you and Michael were fighting it out all the way. I mean, you had the advantage, but yet somehow, out of nowhere, you landed on one of Michael's squares, which he only had 3 of, and he pulled an upset.
Yay.
But Chris, did you still have fun with us though?
Yeah, it was like cat ball.
On second thought, maybe I shouldn't have asked that question because I probably knew the answer was probably obvious that you did have fun considering how long this freaking game went.
I mean, it was crazy. Let's just point to that.
All right, well, Chris, either way, you are not leaving out of here empty-handed by no means. With the amount of money that you picked up, I mean, that's the amount of money a champion would have, but you unfortunately are not our current champion. But hey, $5,325. Definitely not a total to sneeze at by any means. Well, we thank you for playing, and we look forward to having you back on a future show. Hopefully that doesn't take this long.
Yeah. And now, just for the record, Mikey has gravy on his car now.
Alright, well.
Oh crap, I gotta play this board.
Well, Chris, we thank you for playing. That is Chris Rahman, everybody, and Michael with $1,500. You come out of nowhere after Chris lands on a square of your own. You kept on passing and passing and passing with the odds heavily against you, and it finally ended up working out. You are now the current champion, and now you're going to be playing our bonus round for the very first time. So let's just get right to it here so we don't take up too much more time. Basically, your goal is to.
You need.
Basically, your goal, Michael, is to turn this board yellow. Each square that you're able to turn from white to yellow, we will give you $200 in your bank on the bottom of the screen. If you're able to clear a line, horizontal or vertical, we add $25,000 to your total.
All right.
However, if you're able to clear this entire board before getting 5 strikes, you will walk out of here with $100,000. I must warn you, if you land on a square that you've already turned yellow, that is a strike. If you get 5 strikes along the course of this game, you are out and you will leave with the money on the bottom right of the screen, which will be less than your current total. Should you get to 4 strikes, we'll talk about it if and when that happens. Now, of course, if you have strikes on you and you land on a white square, we get rid of 1 strike, clear a line, and 2 strikes go away. With that said, Michael, let's go ahead and just put this episode to an end here. Go get that money.
Let's do it.
You got a corner to start it off.
Alrighty.
Alright, going through this pretty quickly. 400 now. Okay, 600. There's another one. You're up to 800. Oh, okay. Strike 1. It's alright. Try again.
Let's get rid of that one.
There you go. You got another corner. We get rid of that strike. You're up to $1,000. And you got the strike back. Right, keep on trying. There you go. Get rid of that strike. You're up to 1,200. And you got the strike back again.
This is a pattern or something?
No, strike 2!
Wow.
Okay, we get rid of one of them. You're up to 1,400. Another corner. Alright, 1,600 and you're strike free. Alright, there's another one for 1,800. Starting to build up some lines here. There's another one. You're up to 2,000. Oh, back to strike 1.
Alrighty.
Strike 2!
Come on, let's get rid of one of those.
Strike 3!
Come on.
Strike 4. All right, Michael. Now we need to slow down a bit and talk.
Alrighty.
You have 4 strikes on you. Now shut up. Michael, here's the situation. You have $2,000 right now. You can stop right now and walk away with that $2,000, and this would bring you up to $3,500 to take with you as you would go for your second win on our next show. Or you can risk that $2,000 and go on. But if you decide to go on and you hit another yellow square, we will have to cut that money in half, and you will only leave out of here with $1,000. So the choice is yours. Do you want to stop and take the $2,000 right now, or do you want to risk it to try and win some big money here?
If I go on and it's a white square, it's back to 3 strikes.
Yep, if you do go on and you hit a white square, we do remove a strike still. But do you have the guts to go on?
I'm gonna try for 22.
You're going to go for it.
I'm gonna try for 2,200.
All right, he's going for it. Michael, take some deep breaths. Just good luck.
No yellow.
And there's strike 5. Cut the money in half. You're only walking out of here with $1,000.
That's alright. That's alright.
But hey, it's definitely better than nothing. We add that to the $1,500 that you picked up in the main game, and you are our champion with a 1-game total of $2,500.
That's alright.
And we will be seeing you on our next show as you look to defend your title against 3 more challengers.
Alrighty.
Alright, well, folks, that's going to wrap things up for what has undeniably been the longest episode of Color Wars that we've ever had on this season. And how appropriate that this has happened close to the midway point. We still have 8 more to go, and they may go on for even longer. But I'm not going to jinx it. Although I probably just did. But anyways.
Yeah, you just jinxed it, Jose.
Yeah, folks.
Well, either way, guys. Either way, folks, if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to drop a like. And if you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe to Sleepy Time Studios because we upload a lot of game show content along with other fun stuff here on this channel that I think you guys will enjoy. But folks, until the next episode, when we see Michael back here as he looks to defend his title, I'm your host, Jose Costas. For all of us here at Sleepy Time Studios, we'll see you next time for another round of the Color Wars. Good night, everybody. Drinks on me tonight.